Well, I guess it's my turn now. Apparently, Drew went and posted all over Reddit about how I'm the bad guy for naming my baby the same name as his daughter. Some of my friends at work saw it, and of course I had to read it. To say I'm shocked by how he's twisted things would be an understatement. Drew's painted me as some heartless monster, but let's be clear, he's the one overreacting here, not me. First of all, this idea that I'm stealing his dead daughter's name, give me a break. Yes, it's tragic what happened to their baby, and I have sympathy for what they went through, but I've always loved the name. And more importantly, it was our grandmother's name. I have every right to use it, and quite frankly, I think it makes sense to give the name to a child who's going to grow up and actually carry on the legacy of our family. Drew acts like his daughter is the only one who could ever be named Allison, but newsflash, she lived for 3 hours. And I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but it's the truth. My daughter will live her whole life with that name. She'll go to school, make friends, get married one day. She'll carry the name Allison through all of that. So, really, I'm doing the right thing by making sure the name gets passed on to someone who will live a long, fulfilling life. Now, Drew also brought up some ridiculous claims that I've been selfish my whole life. But let's go through his so-called examples. The wedding dress incident. He's acting like I threw a tantrum in the bridal shop or something, which is ridiculous. I simply told Carrie that I didn't think the dress she picked flattered her, and I suggested she check out a designer I liked. It's not like I forced her to change her dress. I was just trying to be helpful. If she took it the wrong way, that's on her, not me. The vacation hijacking. Oh, this again. Yes, Drew and Carrie planned an anniversary trip, and I mentioned that my husband and I were thinking of going on vacation around the same time. So we decided to go together. What's the big deal? I thought it would be fun to spend time as a family. If they were so dead set on being alone, they should have just said something. And about the baby shower incident. Oh, please, Drew, grow up. I casually mentioned that we were trying for another baby while making small talk at the shower. It's not like I stood up and made a big announcement. If Carrie felt like I stole the spotlight, well, that's on her for being so sensitive. It wasn't my fault people were excited for me. Now, to address Drew's latest claim, his little threat to never attend another family event if I name my baby Allison. Honestly, good riddance. If he's going to throw a tantrum every time someone doesn't cater to his grief, then maybe it's best he stays away. I'm not going to change my daughter's name because he can't handle it. The fact that he's willing to cut me off, his own sister, over something as petty as a name shows how immature he's being. My parents agree with me, by the way. They think Drew and Carrie are being ridiculous, and they're fully on board with me using the name. My mom even asked them if they'd be willing to pass along the personalized gifts they made for their baby Allison, but Drew blew up over that too. Typical. Here's the thing. I'm naming my daughter Allison. That's final. I don't owe Drew or Carrie any apologies for it, and if they want to cut me off, that's on them. But let's be real. Family names deserve to be carried on by children, and my daughter will do just that. If Drew can't handle that, maybe he needs to sort out his own issues rather than blaming me. So, am I the asshole for wanting to honor our grandmother's name and pass it on to my daughter? I don't think so. I'm doing what's right for my family, and if Drew can't deal with it, well, maybe he should stay off Reddit and focus on his own problems.